Hi, welcome back to SouFLoTV again, everybody. It is your host with the most. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please, and then hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on SouFLoTV. One of my subscribers said, SouFlo, please do a video that has something to do with so many Walmarts closing down. Now, you got to understand, Walmart is a huge entity in the United States of America. It's a huge job provider within whatever community there is a Walmart. Walmart pretty much slashes the prices on everything. If you can get it cheap somewhere, go to Walmart. You can probably get it even cheaper at Walmart. Not only being a job provider and having things at discount rates lower than others, which allows people, especially low income families or marginal middle class families, to be able to save some money, right? A dollar goes a long way at Walmart. Let's put it that way. Then you have people who are invested in Walmart as far as stocks, and they want to know, with all the talk going around about the US dollar is going to crumble and we see all these brick and mortar stores closing down, they're paranoid. Not only that, if we narrow it back down to just our community, then the African American community, black community, or if we just narrow it down to, say, the Caribbean community within the United States of America, you will find out that Walmart is also a huge employer of each one of those groups, right? So it's only right that people are concerned. Somebody said, SouFlo, Mr. Lex, shout out to Mr. Lex. Mr. Lex said, SouFlo, go ahead and do some research on this and let me know, man, what's going on. But Mr. Lex asked about the ones in Chicago, because apparently they were hearing that Walmart's pulling out of Chicago because, you know, it's too many break-ins, too much crime surrounding their stores, and they're just afraid, and it's not profitable for them, so they're moving out. Maybe it's because of the neighborhoods or whatever. Okay, this is what I gathered, and this is what's going on right now. Shout out to Astory GBN. This was printed April 18, 2023 on Answer Targets. So Walmart is in the news again, but this time it's not good news. The retail giant has announced that it will be closing a whole bunch of its stores across the United States of America, not just in Chicago. So if you heard that the Walmart stores in your area are going to be closing down and you're paranoid or panicking, it's not just in your area, which I don't know, this could cause a bigger panic, but Walmart has decided to close down multiple locations all across the United States of America. This information now has left people wondering, why in God's name is Walmart suddenly closing down all these stores with no warning? There's no signs put up that says this store will not be here after the next 6 months. We'll be closing. This is your last year. December will be our final, and then we'll close. Nothing. I've heard stories and read stories about stores closing within 5 days of telling the community that they will no longer be around. And people are like, yo, there's another part to Walmart. Many people use Walmart's pharmacy for their medications and stuff. So we're talking about the retired, the elderly, those that are on medication for something or anything, right? Even a lot of us who we're not on medication steadily, but if anything ever happens to our children, and then we take the children to the doctor, and then the doctor writes a prescription, the doctor asks you, where do you want to go? What pharmacy do you want to go? Majority of us says Walmart, because again, just like the food that's in Walmart, the clothing that's in Walmart, and the groceries that's in Walmart, Walmart slashes the prices on everything to include medication in their pharmacy. So this is going to hit a lot of people hard once Walmart closes down. Word of the day is official from Walmart that they are closing multiple locations across the United States of America. And this has left many people wondering why. Why the sudden closing? Why the sudden closing with no forewarning before closing all these stores? Well, let's look at a couple of things. So Walmart is actually one of the biggest retail chains in the United States of America, but it has not been having the best year. The company has been struggling to keep up with the online retailers such as Amazon and others, and its sales have been slipping. To boost its bottom line, Walmart has announced that it will be closing over 150 stores across the United States. Do you know that there are a lot of people that are going to be without jobs? 150 stores. Listen, don't panic. Do not panic. And I can see where this is going to cause a lot of people to panic, because there are people that are online right now that are selling nothing but fear. You'll see, your job is going to disappear. All these retail stores are going to be closing down soon, and then the dollar is going to crash, and then our money will be worthless. Even those who have a life savings of say 50, 60, $100,000 cash, your money will be worthless soon. And this is what's being preached online by a lot of people, and this has a lot of people very paranoid living right now, right? But I'm telling you, hang in there, don't be scared. There's a reason why Walmart is closing down so many stores. You got to understand that the world has changed. And we just went through the pandemic, right? And we saw it during the pandemic. So we had to adjust as a society during the pandemic. Remember when we were no longer able to go inside of the stores and to order, to get all our groceries and stand in line and talk to your neighbors, or just have a trivial or casual conversation with a stranger inside of the store, over at the deli in Walmart, or over in the aisle where the car automotive stuff is. That's another part of Walmart. People also bring their vehicles there, right? Well, the pandemic changed all that. Distancing, 6 feet apart, limited amount of people inside of the store. Sometimes the store had to close altogether because they found that some of their employees had gotten sick with the coronavirus, or were passing around COVID. That's a liability issue. They didn't want to be sued for millions of dollars, so they would close the stores down, and people went to online shopping. Now, Amazon was ahead of that, and I don't know how Amazon does it, but with Amazon and then another layer on top of that being Amazon Prime, Amazon will have just about anything that you order to your house in 24 hours or less, 48 hours or less. And that started making a hell of a competition out here for other retailers like Walmart and other store. Walmart's not the only one that's feeling the pinch. So in essence, what we see happening is Walmart trying to survive, but they're trying to boost their online presence, and in order to focus on that, they will have to close down a lot of brick and mortar stores. This news has come as a shock to many people. Walmart's usually associated with growth and expansion, so why would Walmart suddenly close all these stores with so little explanation? Now, first of all, it's important to note that Walmart is not the only retailer store that's struggling and has been struggling in recent years. Many others, JCPenney, Sears, many others have been closing their doors and filing for bankruptcy. So it's not surprising that Walmart is actually also in the lineup, feeling the heat, trying to adjust, trying to survive. Now, another possible reason for Walmart's closing their store is that the company is trying to trim its bulging real estate portfolio. In recent years, Walmart has been on a buying spree, which you might not know of, snapping up properties left, right, and center. But now that the company is struggling financially, it makes sense that the company would want to liquidate that asset, sell some of those real estate, and downsize a bit. Now, finally, Walmart may be closing stores also to focus on its online business, which I told you about before, right? By closing its physical stores, Walmart can now direct or redirect their resources to its e-commerce operations and try to catch up to big giants in the business like Amazon. Now, you got to remember, this is business. And in business, at this level, there's heavy competition. So right now you have Walmart competing with Amazon, and it's about who can get the most money and who can become the bigger brand, who can become the brand that is worth more, because it then comes down to people investing and investors being confident that they can ride the storm, that they can keep their money invested in their stocks. Or is everybody going to panic and say, oh damn, Walmart's closing down left, right, and center, I'm selling all my stock shares in Walmart? This can be disastrous. So Walmart is pretty much trying to survive. Now, another important question is, how many stores are Walmart closing across America? And the answer is that Walmart plans to close more than 150 stores across the United States of America. This includes all of its Walmart Express stores. All of its Walmart Express stores will be closed, as well as some of its neighborhood market stores and some of its Sam's Clubs will be closed. It's funny because I did not know that Walmart owns Sam's Club. You learn something new every day. Where I'm from, in my city in Florida, we call the neighborhood markets the hood. So, for instance, we would say, meet me at Walmart. And somebody would say, which one? The superstore or the hood? Because it's called the neighborhood. And usually these neighborhood Walmarts in Florida, they're located close to what we actually really call the hood in real life, right? So a lot of those will be closing. A lot of the Sam's Clubs will be closing. And the bigger stores, some of those will be closing as well. But as of now, we've been told that 150 Walmarts or more will be closing in short order. This closure will result in thousands of people being laid off and becoming unemployed. However, some employees may still be able to transfer to another nearby store. But for those who they don't have any space for them there, because you can't transfer everybody to a store that already has a full lineup, the maximum amount of employees. As much as you would want to save everybody from the store that's closing, it's not going to be possible. So people are going to have to go other places for employment. Now, that's just the sad truth. And if they can't find any work anywhere else for a while, then they'll just be unemployed for a while. Okay? What does this mean for Walmart in its future? Well, I guess it's too early to tell, right? But these closures could be a sign that Walmart is struggling to compete in the current retail landscape. With Amazon and other online retailers taking an ever larger share of the market, Walmart may need to find a way to adapt or risk being left behind. I worked at Walmart before. Let me close by saying this. The people that run Walmart on a corporate level, they are highly competitive. And Walmart puts a lot of money into intelligent people being at the forefront of their business. So I can only see them aggressively stepping in order to save what they've built. Walmart is a powerhouse, and I have absolute faith in Walmart that although some stores will be closing down, we won't lose Walmart altogether. But what I cannot say is if the Walmart in your neighborhood will be one of those that are closing down as well. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Tell me if you've lost your job or if you're about to get laid off from your employment at Walmart because the one that you work at is closing. Tell me if you will be transferred, or just share your opinion. Are you one of those people that did use Walmart? Did you use Walmart's pharmacy? Did you use Walmart's automotive center? Or did you use Walmart for groceries or for any other needs? And if the Walmart in your neighborhood closes, will it affect you? And how will you be affected? I'll catch y'all on the next video. And shout out to Mr. Lex again for asking me to do this. And this one is for you. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.